Hi everyone, how are you? I hope you're all doing really well. Tip of the week, carrying on from the theme of last week, is what are the modifiable risk factors for heart attack and how can you protect yourself against them? So the first thing I want to talk about is smoking. Smoking increases your risk of heart attack, it increases your risk of any heart disease, not only lung cancer, which is something I think a lot of people overlook. If you're looking for advice on how to quit smoking, please feel free to comment below and I will assist you in any way I can. Second risk factor, sitting, having a sedentary lifestyle. Do your best to get up and walk around at least once an hour, every hour, even if you've got an office job, even if you've got a desk job, even if it's difficult. It's absolutely worth it. The recommendations are for 30 minutes exercise 5 times a week, which is totally not something impossible. All it takes is a little bit of effort, and like I said in my video last week when I was walking, it doesn't have to be too strenuous, it doesn't have to be full on exercise, it can just be walking, but make sure you get it done. 3 more risk factors that I'd like to talk about are diabetes, cholesterol levels, and your blood pressure, hypertension in particular. So these 3 are things that you don't know for yourself, and the only way you can tell is by going to a doctor and have him do your blood works, check your blood cholesterol levels, check your blood sugar levels, and also check your blood pressure. So please, at least once a year, go to a doctor and have these tests done, just because these are all things that can absolutely be turned around if caught in time, and it doesn't necessarily mean you have to start taking pills that make you feel really old, even if you're not very old. All it really means is changes in your diet often enough. So please, again, if you have any questions, any specific questions, comment below. But I will be posting more videos giving advice on how to reduce these risk factors. Another risk factor would be obesity, which again exercise should help with, as well as dietary changes, and metabolic syndrome, which is a syndrome, which means it's an assortment of some of these risk factors that I was just mentioning. Again, something you can only tell if you go to a doctor, but can absolutely be turned around. There are a few risk factors that aren't modifiable, such as age and sex, and if you have any person in your family who has suffered a heart attack at a young age, that might increase your risk factor. But please do not think that that means you're doomed. You're absolutely not. There's always something you can do to change these risk factors, change other risk factors, and it's absolutely worth the effort. So yeah, again, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me privately or comment below. And if you'd like to hear more about how you can prevent heart disease or reverse it if it's already existing, please feel free to subscribe and follow me on other social media, because I do tend to write and talk about this quite a lot. I hope you have a beautiful week, and I'll see you later. Bye!